KW12 presents the Yeti.
Welcome to KW12, hard-hitting news. Today we're going to interview people about their encounters that they've had with Yetis. That's right, Yetis. Here we have our regional expert on Yetis, Professor Lichtenstein.
Hello.
Professor, how is it that the Yetis are being spotted so often now of this time of year?
It's actually quite popular to see Yetis at this time of the year because it's colder. See, they've got lots of fur all over their bodies, and in the warmth, it's a very bad thing for them to come out because they start sweating, and like polar bears, they cannot sweat proper. So, when it's cold, they go out and migrate.
Ah, thank you.
Our next interviewee is David Humphrey Crumpleton III.
Welcome, David, to our studios.
My name is Dave. Just
Welcome.
Dave.
Welcome.
Nothing but Dave.
Welcome, Dave.
Thank you.
Please tell us about your Yeti encounter.
Well, I was in the park the other day and I happened across these strange whitish little creatures. I can only assume are Yetis because they fit the behavior. They were making screeching sounds like and they were frightful of me, which only Yetis are, and when I saw them, they saw me back and ran away like some sort of retarded thing.
We're going to watch that footage right now.
It reminded me of this play I read back in my school days. Forgot what it was, but they were pretty much singing, dancing naked in the woods around a fire. That's what they reminded me of.
Interesting.
Indeed.
Have you ever
They
seen
were
these
close,
Yetis?
though.
Have you ever seen these Yetis before?
No, of course not. Obviously, I'm not from around these parts, you filthy knave.
How did you come by this footage?
Well, as a nature documentarian, I was filming the trees and the amount of insects upon them when I happened across the Yeti people, and I took some footage of them. They were Yetis.
Thank you. Can you also clarify why exactly the Yetis are so afraid of the humans?
Wouldn't you be afraid of a human? After all humans do is hunt every creature they come across.
Interesting observation. I wouldn't have thought something like that.
You're on screen.
Our next interviewee is Mr. Michael Dick. Welcome, Mr. Michael Dick.
Mike Dick.
Mike Dick.
Mike Dick.
Welcome. Please tell us about your encounter with the Yeti.
Well, you see, the Yeti were coming out, and me and Bruce Vernon, I remember Vernon, and we just playing in the trees and trying to help the environment. And we see just the Yeti coming out, and it just sees up. And first thing I said, shoot. I said, shoot it. I told her to shoot it, and she shot, but she shot it with the camera. And instead of gun, it f***ing scuttered away. It scuttered away and dropped down in the hole. Couldn't find it after that. It was so frustrating. So frustrating. Wait a minute, man.
Why is it that the Yetis run and flare their arms when they're running?
They actually do it for a very interesting reason. When you look at an aeroplane and you see the propellers spinning about like they do, the Yetis actually started that. The person who invented the propeller saw it spin first on a Yeti when they run like this. It makes them run a lot faster and it keeps them cooler as they run so they don't have to sweat. Same reason about the polar bears and the sweating and nonsense.
And their sound that they make to each other, their call that they do, what's the purpose of that?
You mean the howling?
Yes, the howling.
The howling is so that they can find each other in case they get parted. See, it happens a lot with Yetis. They get strayed. They're very curious creatures, they are. They like to divide away from their herd and grouping. So they separate and they get lost, so they howl to each other to relocate their partners and friends.
Our next guest is Maggie Peterson from the 4th grade. Welcome, Maggie Peterson.
Hi, Mama! Hi,
about the experience you had with the Yeti.
I was playing jump and high with my friends, and then I heard this rustling in the bushes. And then this big white Yeti creature jumps out. And he makes a funny noise and he goes, "Ma, ma, 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 ma." Weird. Just plain weird. And then my mom was recording us recording me playing jump and hopscotch with my friends because my mom and pappy doesn't see me very often, so they had to record it so they could see me during the summer and the winter time because they don't see us very often. They scared me.
Thank you for being here today with us. Have you had any of your own personal experiences with Yetis?
Actually, I have. It's a rather scoring story. It actually happened a year ago. I was camping with my family and I heard a Yeti calling, and as a scientist about Yetis, I had to go and investigate, of course. And I was ambushed. There were these brutal boy Yetis. They were coming out at me and they decided to start a fight because they thought I was in their territory. Well, Yetis, they don't fight very fair. They're quite gruesome fighters, and, well, let's just say I haven't always spoken at this high of a pitch.
Thank you, Professor Litzenstein, for coming and sharing your own personal stories about Yetis and giving us more information. Our next interviewee wishes to remain anonymous. Welcome, Mr. Anonymous. Please tell us about your encounter with the Yeti.
I saw Yetis.
Can you elaborate on that at all?
I saw them.
What did they look like?
I saw them. Saw the Yetis.
Did you catch any footage of the Yetis?
I saw the Yetis.
Thank you, Mr. Anonymous, for all of the information you've shared with us. Next time on KW12, more teen pregnancies.
Oh, there you are.
Dandy, I cannot wait to see this for myself.
Then you should be Sir David
I'm
Humphrey.
Sir David Humphrey. Crippled
Actually, call me Sir David.
Wait.
Wait.
Please,
do you
that
guys-
would have been good, but after she laughed, I couldn't.
Do the Yeti dance.
Emperor David to you, peasant.
Knave.
Quiet, knave. Give me that.
Oh,
Like Yeti dance. Yeti. Do the Yeti dance. You have to be straight.
okay.
I won't even stand here.
Think of dying puppies. Welcome, Dave.
Wrong.
I'm sorry.
That's Dave like 30 times, that's why.
No, you should say, welcome, David Humphrey Crimpleton III.
No, it's just
You
Dave.
have to, so we can just say David.
Quiet, knave. Commence operations. Forthwith.
I cannot say your whole name.
This is my studio. I'm taking over the work. Forward, home.
Alright. Welcome, Dave.
Where's my grapes?
Call me, Dave. I'm gonna laugh. Welcome, David, to our studio.
It's just Dave.
Just
Quiet, knave. It's just Dave. I do not go by David.
Welcome, David, to our
It's
studio.
just Dave.
If you interrupt me, I'm gonna laugh.
Pretend you're Margaret.
Laugh
but don't
again,
do
and
that
I shall
voice.
have you stripped and rambled over there.
Welcome, Dave, to our studios.
Thank you. It's nice to be here in this well-lighted. She said Dave.
Oh, dang it, Emily.
Okay, I'll do it again.
The blooper reels.
Welcome, David.
It's just Dave.
All right, just Dave. Please tell us about your encounter.
Our encounter. We had an encounter together.
Of the third kind.
Okay, I can do
There were
it.
these cone-shaped people. They were probing things. I happened to chance upon...
Stop. The camera's confused. Okay, go.
I was in the park the other day and I happened across some weird white creatures. I am going to assume they were Yetis because, well, they were fitting the categories of Yetis. They were running like some sort of retarded French maid. And, thanks, Elizabeth. Thanks a lot. How was that?
Oh, you back?
So hard. I thought you were
I almost died.
You almost died. Just stared straight in the eyes when he did it.
She was like,
So
You're gonna cry. Your eyes are like.
hard. Have you ever seen these Yetis before?
not in these parts. No.
No.
Oh, you should.
Even
Did
better on
you
film.
mention? Did you mention anything about having your camera with you?
No.
Luckily, I thought quickly and grabbed my camera. Say something ridiculous.
As I am a nature documentarian, I happened to have my camera on me while I was filming the words. Words?
You were filming words.
What?
Oh my.
So we'll leave him alone, like a possum.
Racist, and you could just be like one of those, like that.
My game.
Cameron needs a name.
Camera needs to wake up!
He doesn't.
Remember when I was sitting there, like, and then I moved over here?
On, is it?
The red light's on and it says REC, and it's blinking.
I heard wrestling versus, and then this big Yeti creature jumps out.
Get the microphone. Okay. How you did that? I liked
Oh,
it.
that's fine.
I know, I see it's really warm.
Yes. So if you feel stuck, just be like, and then
So start over.
doesn't matter. We don't have to.
My mama was there.
Mama was recording us. Like, jump. All right, you good?
What is her name? Maggie Pearson.
Maggie Pearson.
Maggie Pearson.
Okay. Welcome, Maggie.
Hi, Mama.
Peterson!
Not ready. I'm not ready.
Peterson. Just keep waving.
Mama, Papa, I'm on TV.
Don't talk while I'm trying to say your name.
I'm on camera.
Want his name.
We can put a paper bag on his head.
Yes.
Okay. Daddy,
Daddy!
we are recording.
Not
You
allowed.
needed reminding.
I have
And you
no
can't lean
response.
backwards because you get off the frame.
Just get that tinfoil thingy.
All right.
Hang on.
Are we all in there?
Yeah, you're good. Shut up! Right, get back in the frame! You have to stay where you are! You're on the... Okay. It's like, in the
Alright.
frame, out the frame. Stop that. Stop. Okay. Yes, do that. Stop. Put that... Stop. Okay.
That would be awkward if there was like a long delay.
This flavor's getting old.
Christopher, get out, right? Get out. Here.
No, I just can't. I can't keep a straight face. They call me Smiley at work and at football practice. Because I always be smiling. Yes!
Yeah, that's a karate.
That's the sound you can make.
Do your job.
Yeti. That's what we're doing. Yetis.
Okay,
What are we talking about?
What we don't mean it? I know we don't mean NASCAR. What the hell?
all right, ready?
Dumbass. Oh. I cussed.
That was so
Music. Here.
That's a knife. It's a butter knife, but it's a knife. It's a knife. It's a knife. Oh.
Cycle daddy.
Meanwhile, making forward progress here.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Oh my god.
It's a little difficult to breathe in.
What a blah, 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 blah.
Tell us with all your might.
Alright, there you are.
Yes. I'm over here.
Look the other direction.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Have you had...
This just in.
It was my pleasure.
They're quite lovely as they kick us in the groins. They're quite domestic.
I'm really seeking revenge.
Elizabeth.
I can't. That was funny. I can't do this.
Wasn't a point.
Okay. Move on. Stop.
4:30.
Okay. Enough.
Yeah.
What do you
Elizabeth.
think?
I think we've answered quite a lot of questions
So then I'll
about
just
Yetis.
thank you.
As soon as I say okay.
Oh, yeah. Will someone please tell me how I look?
Here, you can see yourself. Let me know if it gets out of focus. Stop.
Stop.
No.
Stop!
Alright, now. What?
No fights.
You think that's good enough?
It ripped off my moustache.
Dixie's a fake moustache! You ruined my hair growingness. I can't grow moustaches anymore.
They ripped off my lip.
It's a stick-on!
This skin hair is actually from my bum, incapable of growing hair.
I have a bald
Without
bum.
my moustache.
I thought he said mum.
This moustache, this is from my mom, you see. They shaved it off my back hair.
I really did hear
It's quite
mum.
soft like a Persian rug.
Ew.
I swallow a lot
Is that
of
it?
And we're clear.
I'm gonna do this thing. I've been personally scarred.
Elizabeth. Hands more since we can't see it on the screen.
You can't.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else to ask. Mr.
What did I just witness?